Hello, my name is Emily, as you may or may not know, and today we are going to be talking about stan culture. Now, if you don't know what stan culture is, it's basically when you support an artist, right? But to a more extreme extent, it requires a little bit more work, right? You gotta put a little elbow grease into it, right? It's not quite a 9 to 5, more like a 10 to 4. I think when people really support an artist and resonate with their work, they kind of see that artist as an extension of themselves, right? It's something that represents them in a way. So when this person does something wrong or they're getting attacked online, stans can get very defensive, right? It's almost like, you know, they start acting like a mother in a Lifetime movie who's like, I know my son and he wouldn't do that. Like if Harry Styles punched a waitress in the face because she forgot his ranch, I'm sorry to say it, but he would still have fans, I fear. Or if Nicki Minaj put rat poison on a baby's binky, I'm sure there would still be some barbs that are like, oh, the baby deserved it. Queen of rap, Nicki ate. 'Cause I be the baddie bee. And you know, there's nothing wrong with liking a celebrity and identifying with their work, but we also have to remember to practice critical thinking. Although many of us idolize these celebrities, we have to remember that at the end of the day, they are still human, you know? When I see people online saying like, oh, we can't trust any of these celebrities or we can't trust any of those influencers, it's like, yeah, you know, like what are you trusting them to do exactly? Like never make a mistake or have never said anything offensive in their whole entire life? So yes, it's human nature to make mistakes. I'm sure that there are celebrities that you and I are a fan of that have probably said or done something offensive, right? But that doesn't mean that just because everybody makes mistakes that we should just excuse behavior for that reason. But it just seems that for some people, when they support an artist, it's like they just turn a blind eye to everything. It does not matter what this person does, they will just defend them. Order in the court! Is that a can of soup? And why are you wearing a bathrobe instead of a judge's robe? Sorry, I don't have accurate judicial paraphernalia just laying around my house, okay? Just pretend for the sake of the video, be professional. Now, miss. You are here because you are being charged for 1 account of first-degree murder, 4 counts of armed robbery, 1 account of embezzlement, 3 counts of DUI, 7 accounts of disorderly conduct, and loitering. I never loitered. All right, let's just bring your lawyer in, please. Hello, Your Honor. My name is Bussy Blowout Queef69, and today I will— What? That is my Twitter name and how I like to be addressed. Unfortunately for Starbucks baristas. What is your legal name? Irrelevant. Now I understand that some of you may be thinking, why is the owner of a stan Twitter account representing one of the most high-profile celebrities as their defense lawyer? Don't mention that. Right, sorry. The evidence does show that the defendant has committed a couple crimes, right? Or perhaps some would even say many crimes. And although that may be true, the defendant has a lot of good songs, okay? And she's very, very hot, so I think that we should at least give her a lesser sentence. Or can you, lower the bail or something? What? I mean, look at her. She is so sexy and slayful, all right? I mean, that has to count for something. I'm afraid that doesn't hold up in a court of law. God, the legal system is so unjust. Like how I described before, some people take standing, to a whole new level. It's almost their job, right? Except they're not getting paid. They dedicate so much time and energy and effort into these celebrities that you would think they're on the clock. And working overtime, mind you. I mean, you know, you see those posts that are like, oh, BTS is my life, BTS is the oxygen in my lungs and the blood in my veins, and to be without BTS is like to be without water, and it's like, I mean, I am glad that you like them, but also damn, you know, you don't have anything else that brings you happiness. You know? I mean, obviously at the end of the day, if it makes you happy and gives you a sense of purpose to, dedicate yourself to these strangers, okay, that sounds mean. If you want to dedicate yourself to these strangers who don't even know who you are, but I guess that is how it is, isn't it? No, but in all seriousness, like, if dedicating yourself to, whatever celebrity, whatever, is making you happy, then that's fine. And who am I to be like, don't do that. But also, maybe find something within yourself that makes you happy, because obviously, like, every actor's career ends. What if they do something problematic? Every musician career ends. For some stans, it seems like their artist is literally the only source of happiness in their life. I think that it might be a little bit unhealthy to put so much of your happiness into one outside source, which is, at the end of the day, like a stranger who you don't know. I would really love if I could have the privilege of being with you for, like, the rest of my life. It might not be much longer because of global warming. Right, exactly. Which is why we should probably cherish the time we have now, right? So, will you marry me? Why aren't you kneeling? Because then I would be out of frame. Sure, I'll marry you. Amazing. Amazing. I have been wanting to ask you this for like 3 years. We've been dating for 2 years. Yeah, well, I had a crush on you for a while before I ever spoke to you. But isn't this great? I mean, we're gonna be wives, and I get to see you in a wedding dress, and then we can plan the honeymoon, and... I'm sorry, but you don't really seem that happy. I'm neutral. Neutral? Well, that's not really the reaction I was going for, but, Oh my god! What? Ariana Grande just posted a selfie on Instagram! Ah! This is the best day of my life! I mean, wow, it's like, she knew that I needed this today. She just made me the happiest woman on earth, I swear to God, I can't love her so much. Are you serious? What? I just proposed to you, and you didn't even crack a smile. But then Ariana Grande post a selfie, and now you're overflowing with joy? Are you even listening to me? Can you be quiet, please? Thanks. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about is stan wars. Now, it seems that some people equate supporting their favorite artist to tearing down every other artist in the process. We see this a lot in K-pop. Armies and blanks are always going at it, fighting to the death like we're in a Waffle House. Or, the Cardi versus Meg versus Nicki fans. It's, they're constantly in the ring, right? Hitting each other with the folding chairs and everything. It seems that people get so fixated on their fave being like the best. Some people go beyond just supporting their favorite artist, and it gets to a point where it seems like they forget that people can have different tastes. Or like opinions. I've literally seen stans in Twitter fights like they are on the front lines, okay? And they'll start like insulting one another's favorite groups, being like, oh, my fave is skinnier and prettier than your fave. And it's like, can you just stream and shut up? Or one time I saw a tweet where someone was criticizing an artist, and then one of that artist's stans was in their reply saying, like, spamming them about their dead dad. Like, oh, maybe if you stan so-and-so, your dad wouldn't be dead. Because that person had RIP dad in their bio, and then that stan was just like, hey, that's ammo. Like, is there a reason for being so hostile? Okay, I mean, can't we just enjoy the music and live our little lives? Like, the world is literally ending, people, all right? Can we just, like, have a little bit of peace on earth while it's still here? Can we please have a positive aura before we burst into flames? I've been on Twitter for a while, and it truly seems like there is no one more vengeful and ready to fight than a Twitter stan. Listen, I've been a hitman for 20 years. Okay, I've never missed. So as long as you got the money, it'll be taken care of. Oh, I have plenty of money, okay? Don't ask me how I got it, okay? My father is the owner of Blockbuster. So, kind of an heiress. Didn't that go out of business like 10 years ago? So, anyways, How soon until the rooster crows? What? How long, until the hemorrhoid pops? What the fuck are you talking about?
How long until you kill them? Okay, kill, murder.
Oh, give me like 12 hours. That should, be enough time to let me figure everything out. Perfect. That bitch is gonna regret ever saying that Nikki isn't the queen of rap. I'm sorry, what? You're putting a hit on someone because they said Nikki wasn't the queen of rap?
Is she not?
She is. She is. I was just, wondering if that's a valid reason to wish death upon someone.
I'm not wishing it upon them. I'm making it happen. And when they die, I'm gonna stand over their dead body and say, this one is for the boys with the booming system, top-down AC with the coolest...
Okay. So listen, okay? At the end of the day, I have my little parasocial relationships with celebrities like the rest of us, right? But let's not let it consume us, right? We shouldn't let our love for an artist blind us to their shortcomings or make us think it's appropriate to harass people online, right? And bring up their dead fathers. So thank you for watching today's video. I hope it made our parasocial relationship stronger, right? Anyways, I hope you all have a good day. Yes, until next time.